Hi, you guys. Hopefully, you can hear me. So, I wanted to come on and to talk about this ongoing saga between Monique and DL Hughley. Even though they both were quiet today, they've, I guess, decided to simmer down. Um, I noticed a lot of people on Twitter were saying a lot of things. A lot of people were saying a lot of stuff on Instagram. A lot of people were saying that things about Monique's contract, came from her management and lawyer, and then DL's was not signed. And so, yeah, I mean, I feel like this, if we're not entertainment lawyers, we don't really, this is not what we do. We don't know what the contract would look like, to be honest. Um, I do agree that Monique's had signatures or initials. At least it has some type of penmanship on it to say that someone else other than her had this contract in their hand, and his the whole demo, the whole memo, excuse me, it looked like anything you could just draw up on Microsoft Word, right? Like that. So it's just hard to say, but who's to say what judges will honor as a contract, right? So I don't know that it matters if it comes from her lawyer, if it comes from Microsoft Word, right? As long as the signatures are on there and everyone's agreeing on the the way the show was supposed to go. And I think that's where the argument comes in. And so it was really on the promoters, and that's just my opinion. But Vivica and Carson Kressley, they were hosting Wendy's show today. I don't know why I thought that Sherry was hosting Wendy's show at this point, but I guess not. I don't know. But Vivica and Carson kind of weighed in on the whole situation between DL and Monique. And so I wanted to play that, and hopefully it plays. Let's see.
Now we got
Just
to
gonna.
talk about the real mess that was cooking this weekend, okay? Instead of people being at the cookout, now we got to talk about the real mess that was cooking this weekend, okay? Instead of people being at the cookout, these two comedians was cooking each other, okay? Monique and D.L. Hughley are at war. They are.
Oh, maybe not. I don't know. I
Now we
might
got
have.
to talk about the real mess that was cooking this weekend, okay? Instead of people being at the cookout, these two comedians was cooking each other, okay? Monique and D.L. Hughley are.
Attention. Okay. I don't know if it's playing for you guys or not. Sometimes. Well, anyway, let me just summarize. And I'm not saying this is what she said word for word. This is me summarizing what she was saying. She said that at the end of the day, she felt like Monique did not have to put all of that out there. She felt like it was too much. It came off, as a lot. And it felt like it wasn't the right place for her conversation. That's what she said. Carson was kind of like making jokes, trying to lighten the conversation just by saying, I would have just let the show happen and then went outside and keyed his car or whatever. But he was kind of agreeing with Vivica that maybe that wasn't the place or the time for her to let off like that. But after I watched her full, like the longer set that of her stand up, she it was a lot longer than the what I thought it was, and so that was the show. So she had already planned to go there and to light into him, because she spent several minutes doing that. So that was the show. And to be honest, it seemed like the audience did not have to take issue with it, right? And that's just my opinion. I don't hear anybody complaining about her doing that, who actually paid for the ticket. So I feel like let the people who pay for their tickets speak for themselves. Because she was saying, "Oh, people pay for these tickets." I think somebody else said that as well. I think DL said that as well. So, but then I thought about it. Monique is working with 50 right now, so this could have a lot to do with Vivica's feeling like she, uh, you know what I mean? Like maybe I'm sure people are gonna say that anyway. So let me go on and put it out there too. You know, they may feel like maybe she, feels some kind of way about that connection. I don't know. Because I think at the end of it, of everything she was saying, I'm speaking of Vivica, she kind of went into this whole thing about, it's not what you say, it's how you say it. And that's kind of how she ended that segment. And so, I don't know. I think people should be careful because, Monique is saying she has another show. She has another show coming up in a few days. Like, you don't want to make that hit list. Um, I mean, everyone's entitled to their opinion, and I mean, that's their opinion on it. A few people have said that they felt like her delivery was a lot, because maybe it's not his fault. Maybe it is the promoters. Maybe the promoters was trying to play both of them at the end of the day. I think for her, I guess, whoever is coming out with the bigger bag is probably where the issue is. I don't know. And maybe it is the respect thing, like that she's been around. And I heard Ricky Smiley, he was saying that DL's been around for 30 plus years as well. Um, but, and I have said this many a times, I grew up in LA and I know DL is from LA. I remember him, but he was not, uh, he did not get the attention as a comedian that Monique got. To me, that's my opinion. I feel like certain people were on TV, okay? And there is a difference between a comedy actor and a comedian. To me, this is my opinion. Now, I do remember DL. I definitely remember DL around LA. I can recall seeing him places. I'm not saying that people did not know him. I'm saying when you're comparing their careers based on her getting specials and Monique was getting back-to-back specials based on that time. Obviously, Netflix and all this, stuff that people are out here doing now was not around. Okay, so for her to get specials on cable TV, that was the big deal, right? We're not comparing that to today, but I'm saying at that time of them coming in, that was the big deal. And like she said, she closed the Queens of Comedy and he opened. So it lets you know that people saw what he was doing in a different light than what Monique. Okay. So I'm not getting ready to argue with folk. I'm not saying that he did not have a long career. I'm just saying I don't recall their careers being, lined up to where like that. And I mean, I agree with her. Like if she told you guys that if she wasn't the headline, that she didn't want to do the show, then you should have respected that and told her the truth as far as you didn't want her or whatever the situation was. But don't play people and have them showing up somewhere and all of a sudden everything is switched up. I don't know what's true, to be honest. I don't think anyone knows. I think only they know the truth and the promoters know what was what and what was said to who. Um, you know, the fact that whatever he had, his contract, it was a day later after her, which kind of comes off suspicious to me, right? It's a little suspicious that after they make this deal with Monique, then they kind of completely different deal with him, right? So it kind of speaks to the story that she's telling, that he went behind her and said, no, I'm not doing it if she's the headliner, instead of him saying that to her. I don't know if they were on a conference call. It sounded like from the note that she had put in her post, that there was some type of conference call and that they all agreed on something. But I don't know. I wasn't there. I don't know what she was trying to say with that. But that's just my opinion. And I just feel like Vivica might be taking shots maybe over the 50 thing. Um, Monique's a comedian. And like I said a couple videos ago, like she already feel a kind of way about some of these people. Like they probably don't have no more chances with her. They don't have no more chances with her. Whether she has a stand-up special or not, she can go live and go off on some of these people too for free. So let's not get that twisted. I don't think that people should think that just because she has moved on from those situations that she forgot what they, the stuff that people were out here saying. And she kind of brought that up in the stand up, right? That he was saying he didn't feel like she was worth this and she wasn't worth that and this, that, and the other. It was a few of them, and they kind of all came on that scene at the same time, and they was all around at the same time, right? And so, if I felt like if you didn't want to have her back, the least you could do was be silent. See, don't ask her to be quiet now, right? When you wasn't being quiet, right? It's kind of like people want something for nothing. Like I keep saying, people want something for nothing, right? You want respect while you're not giving none, and it kind of don't work like that. Um, yeah, I'm suspicious of the whole thing all the way around. That's just my opinion. You guys can let me know how you feel about it in the comments. And I mean, even some people were saying that they feel like um, maybe it was a setup, right? Like all of them are in on it, right? Maybe they were both in on it to kind of spike ticket sales. I don't know if DL has some other show coming up. I know Monique just posted that she has another show coming up in another week or so. I think she said in North Carolina. So I don't know. I don't know what his schedule looks like. I don't know why they would set this up, right? What dates do they have? And surely they're not going. They are not going on tour together. We can figure that much out. Um, why I don't see what ticket sales that they are going to get out of this spike ticket sales. If people think that they're going to get out of this, so I don't think that this was planned. I don't. But some people are saying that maybe they were both in on it. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think in the comments about this whole story. About what I was trying to show you guys the video, but the video is up on Whitney. I don't know why I keep calling her Whitney. Wendy's website, for her show. If you guys want to watch the clip, it might be on Twitter by now as well. But yeah, Vivica had a lot to say, and I don't know. She said it's not what you say, it's how you say it. So let me know what you guys think about that in the comments, and I'll see you guys in the next video.